Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes for Men. I'm TR Nichols here with 5 Minutes for Men, where we have conversations on this channel about things that men should talk about, do talk about, or just where ideas should be shared by men in general. So today's conversation, hopefully a conversation starter amongst men and everybody else, is about where do you feel safety as a man? Oftentimes, as men, we are supposed to protect, provide, and we are the ones in general who seem to be the suppliers of safety. But
on a man's heart, there are some things that upset him. We are winners by nature. We are workers by nature. We are overcomers by nature. But whatever we love, we will fiercely protect. We will fiercely protect. We will provide. We will protect what we love. We will provide. We will protect what we love. We are protectors instinctively. We want to make sure that everybody's safe and you got what you need. If you love it, you take care of it. Anything a man loves, he will take care of. If he stops taking care of it, it means he doesn't love it.
what we don't really talk about a lot is where, as a man, do you feel safe? Is it that you feel safe in your home? Is it that you feel safe in your car? Is it that you feel safe at work? Where do you feel that you are at your safest? And is that with friends? Is that with family? Is that with a significant other?
It kind of hit me, and I was like, "This is maybe. Have I grown up wrong in the sense of I as a man, I'm not supposed to show emotion, or are women not supposed to receive the emotion that I'm feeling?"
But this is
Is that alone? Is that in nature? Where is it that you feel your safety? I know as a father, I definitely feel that it is my job to protect those who dwell in my house. It is my job to help, if I can, protect my friends, my family, and if it comes down to it, in an odd way, my coworkers. In the day and age that we live in now, it may be my job to help protect random people at a place where there's violence going on, right?
why.
Because when you're put in a certain position, you have to make sure everybody else is okay. I don't use the term baby mamas. I have two lovely women that I'm responsible for. Even if they're in a relationship, I'm responsible for you. It's a man's job to protect, provide, and love. I have 6 children that I'm responsible for. I have a mother that I'm responsible for. I got one remaining brother, one remaining sister that I'm responsible for. Before I think about myself, I have to think about them. And by the time I think about them every day, then I gotta go to work. It's 2 a.m. So I don't have time to have an emotion. That's a man's job. And I live a good life. I ain't got time to complain about nothing.
There's this idea as we grow and develop from boys to men that we are protectors, that we provide safety. It's never talked about who's supposed to supply you with safety. And in reality, it's supposed to be an internal thought process that you figure out for yourself, that you are the provider of the safety for yourself. So not only are you supposed to protect those around you, but you're also supposed to protect yourself, whether that's financially, emotionally, relationship-wise. So there's all these things that are supposed to be innate in your manhood in terms of you being the safety component for everybody around you, but just not enough conversation around where do you feel safe? How are you able to provide safety for others if you, in that moment, don't feel safe yourself? I definitely want to spark conversation around where we as men feel safe, and whether that's are you at your safest alone? I often think about the travel that I do with my family and the travel that I do alone. And those are two different trips, obviously. And being the safety component for my family, where I travel with them is definitely different than where I may travel by myself. Because when I am a unit of one, there are places I can go that may be essentially more dangerous, that I know if I'm only concerned about my own safety, I can run, I can drive away, I can fly away. But if I am with my family, I must stand and fight, right? So my safety level essentially may go down if I know that that is the case. But that is why I will choose trips that are safer for us in general, so that lessens the capacity for things that may not be in the best interest of my family in general. And our safety levels are higher based on me knowing what I can and can't do if I'm alone, and what I can and can't do if I'm with my family.
And when we felt safe amongst our own, the natural reaction was trust and cooperation. There are inherent benefits to this. It means I can fall asleep at night and trust that someone from within my tribe will watch for danger. If we don't trust each other, if I don't trust you, that means you won't watch for danger. Bad system of survival. The modern day is exactly the same thing. The world is filled with danger, things that are trying to frustrate our lives or reduce our success, reduce our opportunity for success.
So just definitely want us as men, and for everybody who is around us as men, and who surround us with their love and their kindness, and want to see us grow, that we are thinking about these things when we are conscious and awake. We're constantly thinking about the safety of the people around us, constantly thinking about our own safety, and especially in the country that we're in, it's definitely a issue that I think is not talked about enough. Where do you feel safe? Is that, like I said earlier, in nature, when you're essentially alone? Is that at home, do you feel the safest? Is that with others? Is that at work where you feel the safest? Where is it that you feel the safest? And what is your sense of safety in terms of feeling free and not thinking of threats that potentially may be around you? It's just something that I think is very, very heavy on us as men, constantly thinking about trying to protect, constantly thinking about trying to provide security for those who are either in your immediate family or those who are connected to you in any form or fashion. The idea that you are a protector, but nobody consciously really thinks about your protection, right? Your safety. Just something to talk about, maybe spark a conversation. If you see any of these videos on this channel, please share out any information you find on 5 Minutes for Men, with men, or others who you think may spark a conversation with. Share, like, comment below. I'm TR Nichols here with 5 Minutes for Men.